I'm Gayla Huber. I'm president of Integrishield. We started the company back in 2012, actually started developing it back in 2010. We are pretty passionate about compliance. The main reason is that we are trying to support our clients and their industries and make sure everyone is following regulations and staying in business. So we started our business back in 2012. We started development on it in 2010. I'm pretty lucky in that I had an awesome mentor that was supportive of compliance. He decided that as a marketing agency, we were going to go ahead and split off and start a company for compliance so that we didn't have to do it internally, sort of fox guarding the hen house. And so he was able to fund and start Integrishield in 2012. We have been growing steadily every year since. Compliance is obviously something that most industries have to follow and care about, and the compliance department specifically, there are a lot of things that keep them up at night. So we decided that we were going to go the route of starting a custom compliance company where our proprietary technology is not the only thing that we do. We do a lot of optimization. We come from a marketing background, and so with that marketing background, that means that we're able to understand how businesses make money, how they need to generate revenue, and so we're always supportive of the business and making sure that we're not just there to slap hands and tell people to take content down, but rather how can we revise the content to make sure that it stays up and it's driving revenue. So when clients come to us, they are initially surprised at the offerings that are out there. Unfortunately, since compliance is sort of a newer field in that most people could not go to college for it several years ago. Compliance is something when they come to us, the technology is what they come for. We have a lot of really good proprietary technology, things that no one else offers, like optical character recognition, video monitoring, audio monitoring, good things like that. And so when a client comes, they're looking to solve a problem. And a lot of times that problem is, I don't have the manpower or I cannot afford the manpower to be compliant in all areas, whether it's my own marketing, third-party marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever it is. So clients will come to us for that. Ultimately though, I believe clients stay with us because of our methods and how we conduct ourselves. So we have had over 90% retention rate every single year that we have been in business, and we are so proud of that number. I'm very proud of my team for that number. And I believe that that's because of the way that we conduct business, not just the service side, but the fact that we were marketers and we understand how you need to optimize and constantly stay up with what the internet's doing, what affiliates are doing, and making sure that businesses are staying on top of what's rolling out every single day in the marketing world. You choose Integrishield. Again, I think it's because of our technology and it's so unique and it's an offering that no one has. So not only are we omni-channel, which some other monitors claim to be. Ultimately, I don't think there really is anyone else out there that is truly omni-channel. But they come to see our technology. It doesn't take more than one demo to show people how we are able to identify issues that exist on the web or through audio or other things like that. So the folks that come to us, I think it's so funny. They're ultimately surprised at the technology that exists out there that they didn't know about. And then I believe that after sort of talking to us and understanding how our process works, we give them a level of comfort to understand that if you use us, you're not just getting our technology, you're getting a set of individuals who all really understand the space, they understand compliance. We're looped into regulators, we go to the Hill, we lobby on industry's behalf. And so we're really dedicated and ultimately, tied in to everyone, not just individual clients. And so we're there to support everybody, learning across the board. So I've been doing marketing for, I guess, over 25 years, long time. And I've been doing compliance for about 10 years now. So 2010, I guess 12 years. 2010 was really when we started to recognize that a lot of business did not have compliance solutions. And we had a lot of clients that were not able to sleep at night, very worried about sort of what regulators might be coming to them with. And so compliance, if you were in marketing, you should always have been compliance, right? At a minimum, truth in advertising has existed for a very long time, but you should, I guess I've been doing compliance for quite a while as well. I heard just last night from someone, a colleague that's here that I was talking to, and they said compliance first. And you hear that, you see that on PowerPoints, you attend different sessions at conferences and everyone says compliance first. And you do want to protect the consumer. And ultimately that's what we do for businesses and industries. We protect consumers. But you also need to protect the business and you need to protect what the business does. And so in our minds, one of the things I've learned is that it is compliance initially, but the decisions that you make, I think I've learned over the years that the decisions that you make, they are not always black and white. They are oftentimes gray. And so you need to be open to, problem solving and figuring out solutions so that you're not constantly trying to tell a business that they're taking content down. That's not the goal. The goal is to support the business, identify how to keep the content up, and keep things working. And ultimately that supports the consumer as well, because the consumers are looking for that support. They're looking for the content that they want at the time that they want it, and they need it to be compliant and tell them exactly what's what. So that's what we do. I haven't typically joined groups before, especially women's events and women's groups. But when I got the offer to attend the first LinkUnite in the spring of 2022, it was from Debbie Conrad. She is amazing and she is a friend of mine. And she was telling me about what Amanda and Sarah were trying to do. And I felt like it was the first time that I had been requested to join a women's group, that it was one that I truly would fit into, one where their beliefs are all very the same, the one where, we're all trying to make it in this professional world and we all need support. It may not even be within your own organization. So having these women that can help us and support us and sort of, especially for me, there's a lot of digital ad marketers here, but we're on the compliance side. So we're a little bit different and some people are a little weary of that, but they have immediately welcomed me in, and I could not wait to stay a part of the group, and I could not wait to come back for the next one for LinkUnite II. I don't want to get too sappy, but this is the first group that I have ever truly felt like I was really a part of it, and that people listened to me and that I was able to listen to them and glean really valuable insight every conversation that I have. Yeah, the reason that I first decided to go ahead and give it a shot is because the caliber of people that are a part of this organization are fantastic. They are women who support lots of businesses, and they are inclusive. And a lot of women's groups aren't inclusive. They think they are, but they're not. I don't think I can pinpoint one reason why. I just knew that because Sarah and Amanda were in charge of it, I knew because I knew personally folks that were attending that this was going to be different, because I didn't think that they would be part of something that wasn't special. And so I had to see it for myself. It's my tribe. LinkUnite is my tribe. These are women that I feel like I can call anytime I need to, reach out for support, reach out for help, reach out for advice. In a business, when you're running a business, you're always looking for folks that could potentially be part of your business advisory board. These women are my personal advisory board. They are folks that I can bounce ideas off of, come to them with concerns, see if they've experienced the same things. And so they have become my personal advisory board and my tribe. I do get the personal sense of achievement just from coming here, but it does make me realize that this particular group, so not every women's group, but this particular group is epic. They are so driven and so forward thinking when it comes to what women can bring to the table and do for other women, that, we have women here that have brought their daughters, and we have had very good business conversations with them about what do you want to do with your life, asking them the tough questions that their, mother or father may not be able to push on them. And so I feel like this event is different because they're not just looking at supporting people who have already made it. They're not just here for people like me, right? People who have already become a president or own a company or a CEO. They're looking to take this group and expand that and support our daughters, support women who are trying to, be president or CEO one day. And so that is why I think this group is special. And that's why I want to keep being part of it, because I want to make a difference for the folks who are trying to make it in the business world. I would say the advice that I would give would be to be patient, especially the younger generation. I have 3 girls that I have supported and helped raise, and they are sort of brought up to think that they have to have all the answers now. And I don't think you do. I don't think you have to have all the answers. And I think you would be, there would be very few people at this conference if you were to ask them if they would be doing this job at this point in their life in this particular industry. I doubt many of them would have thought that when they started. And so you don't always have to have the answers. You can be patient, be curious, and let yourself sort of make mistakes, try different paths out. You don't necessarily always end up knowing what you're going to enjoy doing for a living. So give your chance to explore and sort of try different things, and then ultimately do what you love, because if you love it, then you'll be successful at it.